with that said, I haven't gone through Iraq. I'm sure somebody's going to ask me about it. I'm happy to go through the details of what I think we should do on Iraq, on restoring our image in the world, on poverty, on income inequality, whatever. Anything you want, healthcare, anything you want to ask about, wide open. I'm proud to be here with you, and we'll start with this gentleman right here. If you don't mind, tell me your name and wait for the mic so everybody can hear you.
Hi,
My
name is David. I understand from a piece that I saw on Anderson Cooper 360 a few weeks ago that it actually costs more than a gallon of gas to make a gallon of ethanol. What do you know about that? Is that true? It seems like that's the fuel that we're driving the most about as far as biofuels today.
I think the answer, can you all hear the question in the back?
Yeah.
He's asking basically about ethanol. I think the truth is that what everyone believes is that ultimately we have to get to other cellulose-based biofuels as the fuels of the future. Because they're clean, because they're renewable. What I believe is that ethanol serves as a pathway for delivery of these other cellulose-based biofuels. In other words, use it now, use it in the transition, to continue to support it in the transition. But when these other biofuels, which are not yet ready for market, have been worked through, scientifically worked through, and developed so that they're ready to be used, what we need is a delivery system for making them available. Because what happens is you want venture capitalists and entrepreneurs to invest in these cellulose-based biofuels, but they will not do it and invest simultaneously in the infrastructure for delivery. So what we want to do is use this as a pathway, for lack of a better description. And you'll hear this if you spend time in the Silicon Valley, where a lot of this work is being done, from the big entrepreneurs, the big venture capitalists, who are green venture capitalists who actually want to do the right thing. What you'll hear is this is an important pathway to get us to the place that we need to go. And I think that's the smart way to think about it. Who's next? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw yesterday morning on C-SPAN. Sorry.
I heard yesterday morning on C-SPAN you said that you would sign the presidential pledge to expand national service.
Yes.
I also heard that yesterday in Keenan you had the opportunity to sign the pledge to expand national service. You said you needed a chance to look it over, and I was wondering if you had that chance, and if you did, I have a copy and
I'll tell you what, I have not looked at it, but if you leave that with me, I'll look at it before I leave here and see you before I leave. How about that? You're welcome. Let me hand this to somebody so I don't lose it. Do I have anybody working for me here work close? They're usually in the back talking to each other. Come on. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
I wondered what you thought of Senator Joe Biden's plan for Iraq.
The three semi-autonomous states. He's asking, what did I think of Senator Biden's plan about basically the soft partition of Iraq? I think it makes some sense. I think, basically the notion is you got the Kurds in the north, the Sunnis in the Sunni Triangle, and the Shia in the south. It's a little bit complicated by the fact that they're, particularly around Baghdad, they're very mixed neighborhoods, although they're becoming less mixed as we go forward. But I think so if you've got, the bottom line is, yes, it makes some sense. If you can reach an oil revenue sharing arrangement, if you got some sort of national security force, I think this soft partition makes some sense. The thing we have to be smart about, though, is it's not something America can impose on the Iraqi people. This is something they're going to have to decide. We can suggest it. We can promote it within their democracy, in their government. But at the end of the day, they're going to have to decide whether this is something they want to do or not. And there are some dangers associated with it. Turkey, for example, would have a huge concern about there being a quasi-autonomous state, Kurdish state in the north. It's something they've expressed a lot of concern about in the past. So it's not that it goes without some danger. But I think it makes some sense.